Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and finally I'm doing an advance review for Outcast Episode 1. This is on Cinemax, which is kind of a partner to HBO, and I'm sorry I'm kind of delayed in this advance review, even though it's an advance review, so it's still advanced, so that's good. But I had a really busy month, really. I graduated from college, and also I just had to binge watch Mako Mermaid, so this is the first chance I had to review Outcast, and I'm glad I did it before the premiere. So let's start talking about the episode. Now, I will say I have read all the comics. I've read every single issue of Outcast, and I'm really liking where the series is going now, but I will say I had a really slow start, and let's see if that kind of also took place in this show. But if you don't know what the show's about, it's about this character named Kyle Barnes, and he is an outcast of society, we'll call him. He just wants to live alone and not pay his water bill, and just kind of be depressed, because he is depressed. And then we have this character, Megan, who's kind of like a sister-type character to her, who is the one who truly cares for Kyle, even in this depression, and she wants to see the best for him. And throughout the episode, we see little bits of what his life used to be. He had problems with his mother, who we find out was possessed by a demon, because this is an exorcist show. And then the very end of the episode, again, spoiler alert, because this will be a spoiler review, we find out that also, his wife, Allison, was possessed by a demon, and this is the whole reason that he's not talking to his wife. That's not totally spelled out in this episode, but if you read the comics, you know that's the reason why this comic starts out the way it does. And all those characters are introduced. You even have Mark, Megan's husband. You have the priest character who brings Kyle into this exorcist world, and you see that Kyle is special. He can defeat these demons. Now, we know nothing about why these demons are doing these things and how this is going to relate to the devil, but you'll learn through the comics and hopefully through the show. So what did I think of this episode? I will say, if you read the comics, it's a little bit on the boring side, because it's exactly what happened in the comics, just put into a TV show. And I've stated in the beginning of this review that I thought the beginning of the comic was kind of boring. It was really repetitive and very, very slow. But I kept reading it because you do have those chunks of possibility, and you see that in the show too. That I personally think the chunks of possibility is when it relates to the family. I think the cliffhanger was great because it related to Allison, it related to his wife, related to what character he used to be. And then even with Megan, you have a character to latch on to because that's the character that cares for your main character, Kyle. I still think the priest and Kyle have no chemistry. In the comic, I say that a lot, and I say that for the show too. I understand the priest obviously is the character to bring you into this world, but they don't have any chemistry. As of yet. Hopefully as the show goes on, I could say they have perfect chemistry. But that's probably also on purpose why they don't have chemistry, and they don't really like each other as of yet. And they don't really have a friendship because it's the first episode. But again, the comic also, I don't really like their relationship that much. But what did I think of the overall episode? First of all, I love the look of the show. What I liked about the comic is the small beats you get to see, the small emotional beats, and I think they did a really good job of that. Use of score, use of color, and also I liked the actual action of the exorcisms. I thought they did pretty well. So again, just the transition from comic to TV show, they did very well, because it's exactly like the comic. And I think the episode was a bit slow, and I think that's the hard part, is that it is a 55-minute episode, and I paused it a lot. It didn't feel like, oh my god, I gotta keep watching, because it is slow. It's a slow episode, and just because I know the comic history, I know where it's going, but I don't know if a mainstream audience could be totally hooked by the pilot, besides the look of it and the knowingness of Robert Kirkman, who did The Walking Dead, and still does The Walking Dead. So for me, I wasn't totally impressed with the pilot, but I hope in the future episodes, which I hope I could watch, and if you guys want more reviews, let me know. I hope we get to see more of the family aspect, more of these character connections, because I think that's the better part of of this comic is the way the characters interact with each other compared to the actual exorcisms. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the pilot. Did it really attach you? Were you overhyped? Were you underhyped? Did you know anything about this show? And let me know if you're going to watch it for the premiere day or if you're going to continue to watch the show. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Inno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also in the description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.